So I have on the bottom of the slide, you focus on two different things. You define your interest and then excel at it as best as you can. And then the second thing, which is, you're gonna hear me harp on this throughout the entire presentation. We're gonna do a Q&A afterwards, and I guarantee it'll come up then. But the idea being that you wanna paint a narrative, and authenticity is important. I'm gonna say that one more time. Your job in the entire application, through every single component, is to paint a story of who you are. And not a story that you create for an application. It's not that you sit down on the day before the application to Harvard is due, and you say, okay, I'm gonna create this person. I'm gonna string together a narrative here because I know that's what Harvard wants. No, it's a process that takes time, really digging deep inside you and asking, who are you? Or if you're talking to yourself, who am I? What do I care for? What are my interests? What do I believe in? What do I value? All these types of questions, when you ask them to yourselves and you wrestle with those answers over 1, 2, 3, 4 years maybe, really, really gets to the core of who you are. And when you do that, it's very easy to kind of put that onto an application. And it's much easier to do that when you've taken the time, right? Versus just creating an application the day before. Yes?
So, second half of the junior year, these are things that you do. So, exactly what's your recommendation is? Figure out your two teachers.
Okay, so my next tangible steps.
Where's your
sure? All right.
I guess that's what I was kind of expecting to get today.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's go back to it. This is what I would do first. Okay, so I would look at your application and I'd pick 2 themes: artist, mathematician, knitter, sewer, whatever. Pick 2 themes, and not 2 made-up themes. Like if you're not a soccer player, don't pick soccer player. That's not going to help you. But pick 2 real themes. That's the first thing I would do. And then I'd evaluate. I'd sit down and I'd be like, if you really want to do this tactically and really craft your application, I would pick the 2 themes and then list underneath those 2 themes all the evidence that you have for those 2 themes. Now, if you find yourself kind of scrapping for evidence to be like, does this count? Mom, does this count under my theme? Chances are it's not good evidence. So list everything that you have. Be brutally honest with yourself, okay? And then once you have all of that, I'd narrow it down to what evidence actually matters. So if you research at a university, that clearly matters. If you just joined the biology club 2 days ago and you're an artist, just scrap it. So narrow down your 2 themes. And then I'd focus if you're a junior, second half of junior, I'd focus the entire rest of junior year on solely developing and honing those 2 themes, to the best that you can.